Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, and Trevorites, but mainly good morning to the subscribers, because you're the ones that keep the channel growing. Also, good morning to my lovers, haters, wasted spacers, chicken chasers, YouTube creators, master bakers, eh? And if you're watching the channel right now, you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free! Do you know what? That's the third take. The second take, I had to do that this morning, because as I was doing it, I looked up to the left and noticed, that's a Johnny Longlegs on my wall. I don't like insects in my house. Don't like them. Anyway, it's Saturday morning. It's a great morning. Lots of emails coming in. Started off this morning at 6:30 by my son calling me from Paris. Dad, can you please go on to FIFA 23 and play a match and collect points? I need to do this. And I'm like, son, it's 6:30 in the morning. It's 7:30 here, Dad. We're having breakfast with Mummy. So I got up quietly, don't let him down, nipped into the room, set it all up, played a game, did it all for him, lay back down, and then he calls me again at about 7 o'clock, which is 8 o'clock in Paris, and says, Dad, you haven't logged off it. I can't collect my points until you log. Had to go back in, turn it on, log off FIFA, come on, turn off the PlayStation, go back and lay down in bed. Exactly. Then my dog needed to pee. Take the dog out. Right. Anyway. It's Saturday morning. I hope you have a great day planned. It was raining this morning, so I'm hoping the day is going to be a decent day. May go out and do something. Yes, we may go out and do something. Really pleased though, my channel, for the first time ever since my fake letter, ever since the fake letter, for the first time, I'm back to where I used to be in numbers on the channel. So we are going in a positive direction. So I'm really pleased. Let's pray to Jesus Christ that it continues to go in that direction. Anyway, so what's happening? Tell me what you think about this, by the way. All stories I discuss on here, I will put links in the description. If there's no links in the description, then I've made them up. Quite simple. Right, here we go. A man from Bristol, a fitness instructor from Bristol, on holiday in Rome, decides that he's going to carve his name into the Colosseum wall. And he did. He carved his name into it. Anyway, he's been arrested by the Italians and he faces up to 5 years jail. What's he doing now? He's begging the Italian authorities to let him go. It's your own fault. It's your own fault. If the Italian authorities let him off this, then it sets a precedent for everyone else. He should be jailed, probably not up to 5 years, but jail him. You need to set boundaries. Just because we're weak in the UK, and we would have, in the UK, we would have went, oh, but he could have threw oil on it if he was in the UK and went, well, it's just stop oil, and painted it black. But anyway, yep, let's hope the town authorities throw the book at him. I hope so. Right, what else is happening? Talking about just stop oil, Wimbledon, we're on the heels of Wimbledon. Wimbledon's happening very, very soon. I believe Wimbledon has just ordered 2 million strawberries. Yes, 2 million. So they'll probably make £10 million then, the price they charge for those. So all I'm getting at is Wimbledon's about to happen. Now, we know Just Stop Oil and protesters are trying to ruin every type of event there is. So here's what we do. We have our armed forces standing there, don't we? Looking pretty in their RAF uniforms. Looking pretty in their Navy and AGC and all the rest of it, and the Marines standing there. Yeah, they're all spread out looking well. Utilise them. Get them to search every single person coming through those gates at Wimbledon. No powders to be brought in. No liquids to be brought in. If you want to buy stuff in there, I don't care if it's £10 for a bottle of water, you buy it in there and you can thank the protesters for it, because we now can't afford to let people walk in with liquids because they may ruin the event. Yep, let's utilise the armed forces. Yep. And if you don't know who the armed forces are, if you don't know who they are when you get in there, they're the guys and girls standing with rainbow flags on. Yeah, they are. With like dyed hair and stuff and studs down their ear because they'll take the piss, won't they? Yep. Look for the guys dressed in rainbow flags and that'll be your British Armed Forces. Okay, there we go. Talking of that type of scenario, I want to point this out now. LGBT community of armed forces. So the LGBT veterans that were kicked out the armed forces for being gay can now claim for compensation and get their medals. Yep, that's great to know, isn't it? I disagree with that. I now know that there's no prejudice. I now know when I served, there was people in there that were in the LGBT community. I knew of one guy and I knew of about 11 women. So there we go. However, it was a different era. It was a different time in the world. We can't go back. We can't go back. I disagree with giving them compensation and I disagree with giving them medals. That's my opinion. Okay? You may comment below to say, oh, but Trevor, yes, things have changed. Things have changed and it's now acceptable. Back then, it was not acceptable. Let's go back to the glass house. Do you know what? Back in the day, I was late. I was late back in camp and got 28 days jail. Should I claim? Should I claim for, oh, well, today you're allowed to be a few minutes late or an hour late? Oh, no. Back in the day in the army, no, 28 days jail. Don't pass go. Don't collect your wages. That's how it worked. Are we going to give everyone compensation for those days? Are we? I think we should. Wokeism will never win in the Colt household. I can tell you that now. Right. There's another story out today. Do you remember the infamous Oprah interview with the hostage and the handler? Well, and they made all those different allegations, which we now know have false allegations. I think it's called misinformation, isn't it? Well, guess what? We all thought the Queen put out a statement to say recollections may vary. She didn't. It's now come to light that the royal household had put together a statement which was quite mild in response. And it was Kate. It was Kate that said no. She insisted that the phrase recollections may vary was added to that statement. So we have Kate to thank for that. Thank you very much, Princess. So there we go. Well done to her. Oh, and another thing which is coming out today, I want you all to comment below, and I will leave a link in the description. Check this out. The hostage is currently dealing with the media in court, isn't he? Well, check this out. This is what he wants. This is what he wants. He wants £330,000 compensation for 33 newspaper articles written about him. He also wants £15,000 a year for each of the 16 years that he claims his phone was hacked. Where does he come up with these? I would like £15,000 compensation for each of the 16 years that I believe my phone was hacked. Oh, do you have any proof that your phone was hacked? No. Okay. Do you have any evidence? No. But it would be a travesty if I didn't win this case, wouldn't it? Judge Lunatic. Wow. Can you believe that crap? Utter nonsense. Well, people, I'm going to say this. It's been a wonderful day so far. Thank you to every one of you who has already left a review on Amazon with my new book, Exploitation. I do appreciate it. I think I've got about 22 5-star reviews now. I'm sure there'll be 1 stars and 3 stars because it doesn't suit everyone. But thank you. It's still there available. You want to go and get it? It's the cheapest you'll see it, actually. It's only £8.95. Or you can spend £3.50 and get it on Kindle. And it's a lot cheaper. Anyway, people, listen. Have a great day. Stay safe. And I will see you all here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. when I do my live. Tally-ho.